She refused his hand and signed the end of her power. She looked straight at him and stopped. Her hand hovered halfway, then pulled back as if touching him would stain her reputation. No insult was spoken. None was needed. In a room packed with cameras, influence, and forced smiles, a black investment titan was dismissed without a word. The silence wasn't awkward, it was surgical. Every executive froze. Everyone waited for him to react. He didn't. He simply lowered his hand, nodded once, and took his seat. What they didn't know was that the moment her palm retreated, a decision worth billions had already been made. The conference suite was designed to dominate. Glass walls, cold lighting, and cameras positioned to capture every calculated expression. This wasn't a meeting. It was a display of authority. At the center of it sat Catherine Rowland, chairwoman of the Metropolitan Finance Council, a woman whose approval decided which companies thrived and which quietly vanished. When Julian Cross entered, the room shifted. Conversations dropped. Advisors straightened. His firm managed capital governments relied on while pretending they didn't. His presence alone changed leverage. Catherine rose from her chair. She extended her hand, then stopped. Her eyes flicked to his face, assessing, measuring, dismissing. "I don't shake hands," she said coolly. "Let's proceed." The cameras caught everything. Julian's hand lingered for a fraction of a second longer than comfort allowed. Then he lowered it. No smile, no protest, no reaction. He sat. The meeting continued as though nothing had happened. But the slights came fast and precise. When Julian spoke, Catherine interrupted. When his firm's research was referenced, she redirected credit elsewhere. Ideas his company had introduced years earlier were praised. Without his name attached, each insult was subtle, plausible, intentional. Julian wrote notes. He listened. Then a reporter asked about their rumored partnership. Catherine smiled. "We're reviewing alternatives," she said. "Some investors misunderstand their relevance." Laughter rippled across the room. Julian didn't look up. As the meeting ended and chairs scraped back, Catherine leaned toward him. "Influence," she whispered. Loud enough to be heard, is granted, not assumed. Julian met her eyes, nodded once, and walked out alone. Outside the room, his chief of staff was furious. "Say the word," she said. "We'll respond." Julian shook his head. "No statements." That night, his office remained dark. 3 screens glowed. No shouting, no dramatic phone calls, only instructions. By midnight, his firm began exiting positions, legally, quietly, surgically. Municipal bonds, infrastructure funding, long-term investment.